Welcome back to Granite City Reds, and yesterday afternoon, Aberdeen Football Club announced that the match against Motherwell, due to take place, has been postponed, which is probably the right choice. I've seen the state of, particularly the goal at the Red Shed area. It looks pretty bad, I'm not going to lie. But with the game being postponed, does that mean that Peter Leven has managed his last game for Aberdeen, which was the 3-0 defeat to Kilmarnock? In my opinion, he's a very good coach, and I would like to know what you guys think in the comments. Should Peter Leven stay with Aberdeen Football Club? In my opinion, I think it's time for him to go. He is a very good coach. However, he's been around since the days of Barry Robson. He's been part of the coaching setup for a very long time. And I feel that, we just need a refresh. We need, pretty much everybody that's been involved since even the Stephen Glass kind of days to leave the club and just start afresh, guys. We need to start new. Whatever manager comes into Aberdeen Football Club should have their own staff. Yes, they can maybe bring in somebody from Scottish football that's got that knowledge about our game if it is going to be a foreign coach. But yeah, I think it is time for Peter Leven to go. But I think he will become a decent manager. I think if he went down to maybe the Scottish Championship, for example, I think the Dunfermline job might be opening up. I've seen a few rumours on that. A team like them would be decent, I think, for Peter Leven. And then he could prove himself to be a decent manager. And hey, you never know, if he does well, maybe one day he might return to the Dons. But for right now, I don't think he's the right fit for the job. And yeah, there's just too many players, the likes of Graham Shinney, Clarkson is just left, of course, that, have had essentially 4 managers sacked. And we're not even including the Neil Warnock fiasco. We will make a video one day about Neil Warnock, I'm not going to lie, because that was banter days, I'm not going to lie, that was very, very tough as an Aberdeen fan. So yeah, I'll be interested to see what the club do with Peter Leven, but I think they should part ways at this point, and we should have a fresh start. Also, with the Motherwell game postponed, that ain't a bad thing, because if we can get a new manager in, plus our new signings up to speed and a bit of fitness, we might stand a better chance against the Steelmen. Because the last time we played them at home was a bit of a disaster, and we've only got the Scottish Cup to play for now, guys. If we lose that game against Motherwell, our season is finished. It really is finished. There's nothing else to play for. We could scrape into the top 6 potentially, but we're not going to get Europe any other way bar the Scottish Cup, and we need to defend our title. Aberdeen should be competing for trophies every single season, and the likes of Hearts, I think they will bottle the league, and they're already out the 2 cups as well. So we should be aspiring to be where Hearts are right now, competing against Celtic and Rangers at the top end of the table, rather than being mid-table obscurity and not performing to the standards that should be set at Aberdeen Football Club. So I think this is a blessing in disguise. Just like the Celtic game, I was really, really worried going into that Celtic game, especially after that 3-0 defeat to Kilmarnock, that I think most Aberdeen fans, if not all, were pretty delighted, which is very rare for a game to get called off. But I think that definitely will help us in the long run, just to sort of save our season a little bit, because it has been a bit of a disaster this season. A bit like Robson's second season, the Goodwin season. It's not been great. It's too much up and down, really. Even Yumi Talene near the end. He started off absolutely brilliantly. That run of games was just phenomenal. Probably the best I've seen as an Aberdeen supporter. but it just fizzled out. And luckily, as I say, we won that Scottish Cup, but you know, the following season I thought we were going to kick on again, and we just, unfortunately, just did not work out. So it'll be interesting to see who the new manager is, but hopefully we can get that new manager bounce, and we can go and beat Motherwell in the cup, and to hopefully have a run in the cup. We need to at least get, I would say, the semi-final. But as an Aberdeen supporter, you want to win trophies, you want to win the Scottish Cup, and we don't want Celtic Rangers or any other team for that matter winning the cup. So I think the two Edinburgh clubs are out as well. It's a good chance to win the Scottish Cup again, and who knows, it might be a new manager who could make himself a new legend of the club. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you think of Peter Leven. Do you agree with me? Should he go, or should he stay at Aberdeen Football Club? I would love to know. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Also, thank you very much to the new subscribers of the channel. A big shout out to you. Just motivates me to keep going. And if you're into gaming, I have a gaming channel called Scottish Man Cave. I basically go about the charity shops in Aberdeen and all over Scotland, and also like stream games and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and stand free.